I'm curious to see if this Yahoo will take off. It was sent in by William Braun. Thanks, William. It's by Yahoo Answers user. Ghost Dad starring Bill Cosby, who asks...
It's a very good name.
Do people in the Pokemon universe eat Pokemon? Pokemon seem to be the only animals around in the world created by the show and games. Do the humans who live there eat Pokemon? Considering that they can all be caught and trained, they obviously have some sort of intelligence. So would eating them be in violation of some sort of ethical code? The only way around this, I suppose, would be if everyone was vegetarian, but I don't see much evidence to support either side. What do you think?
Definitely.
Ooh.
Tricky quandary. Tricky conundrum. It's hard to catch them all if you keep fucking getting high on your own supply, so to speak.
I feel like... Okay, so, practically speaking, in the world of Pokemon, the battling and competition of Pokemon is a huge business. I mean, it's like the most important thing in their world, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's on TV. It's
on TV.
The highest thing you can...
World celebrities.
The highest status you can hope to achieve is to be the master. You know what I mean? Like the victor.
I asked this because it seems like they would be too expensive to eat. Like, anytime you eat one, it's like eating a show pony.
I guess, but the supply and demand is off there because you can just fucking walk in the grass and then there you go.
Yeah,
well,
like
sure.
nobody's eating like Mew, but people are probably eating Pidgey left and right.
You're saying there's a hierarchy of edible Pokemon, and you're saying near the bottom of that is a Pidgey, is a Magikarp, and then...
what's the mouse one?
Rattata.
Rattata, but he's probably in there.
Oh, I could go for a Rattata Frittata right now. It would be so good.
Yum, yum.
Definitely.
But you're saying...
Everybody's probably eating Slowpoke, they're probably eating Snorlax, because they're like herd animals.
Sure. Snorlax is not. Snorlax is actually fairly rare. But I understand what you're saying.
God, I ate my Snorlax. Oh, no.
What if you just wander up to the campfire and you see someone guiltily eating a Snorlax and then you tell them, like, no, he was, like, really valuable.
There's only, like, two of those in this whole game. But at the same time, though, you gotta keep in mind, there's only one Mewtwo you can catch, right? I bet he is fucking delectable. Because of the rarity of it.
That's the thing. Only the super rich can afford to eat Mewtwo.
Now that's a tricky one because he can speak English, according to the first movie.
Okay, that gets weird.
Oh no,
he speaks the King's English, so like that would be uncomfortable. Unless you only ate
maybe
just a little bit.
You could do like one leg at a time.
Yeah, precisely.
And then you could still have the Pokemon.
That would be an interesting twist because like I've reviewed pretty much every game that has ever come out for that series. And, it's a little stale. It needs something to shake up the franchise. What if you get your starter Pokemon and you just eat it instantly? Right in front of them.
Right in front
Which
of
one do I want?
Professor.
Which one do I want? I'll take the grass type. Let me get a little ranch. Can I have another one? Nope. Ah, shit. Game over. End of the game.
If your list of Pokemon gets full and you want to catch another one, you have to eat it. There's no storing it. You store it in your belly. And you convert it to calorie energy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just like a pop-up, like, you've eaten it. Like, you have to actively do it. There's a certain combination of buttons. And if you press the buttons wrong, it goes from, like, a smooth, easy mercy killing to, like, a botched, really horrible experiment.
Exactly. I think there needs to be some recognition of the food chain, of survival in the fittest. Because let's be honest, if you're out in the environment, you've got all your Pokemon are knocked out, except for one, and you fight like a fucking alligator, and he kills your last Pokemon, you're not just going to fall asleep and wake up in a Pokemon Center. You'll be killed. You'll be devoured.
Oh, let me throw out this twist. I hope you're listening, Pokemon game developers.
They are.
If you want to evolve your Pokemon, you have to make them eat another Pokemon of the same type.
Oh, that's good.
That's so good. If your Pokemon loses, you are force-fed the Pokemon. Like you have,
by your opponent.
By your opponent, the opponent gets a fork and just starts jamming bites of that beaten Pokemon into your mouth. There's some guy right now at home jerking off. Thinking like, I never thought that anyone would tickle my pleasure center with Pokemon eating descriptions, but like
The best part
finally,
is he's very confused as to why he's doing it. Like, I didn't know this was my thing until now. Oh no!
Oh man, so many good ideas. So many ideas to capitalize on.
just break your walls. Like, try something new.
What about a game where there is no evolution, and it's all intelligent design? You know what I mean? If you want your if you want your Charmander to evolve into Charmeleon, you don't have to just get him to level 16 and then hope for the best. You say a little prayer. Say, I wish my guy was a little bigger. And then based on like your devotion rating, maybe he'll come through for you. Maybe you won't.
You have to sacrifice another Pokemon on an altar to prove your devotion to benevolent Pokemon God.
I don't think we have to go quite so Old Testament. I think that would be hard to get past the ESRB, but
No, your Pokemon just has to believe in Jesus.
exactly. You have to immerse them in the cleansing waters, which may be difficult if it's a fire type.
The Jesus of this world, I feel like, would come down and just say, "Stop eating Pokemon. That was not the plan. You messed it up."
They are actually supposed to be the dominant species, you guys.
You fucked up. That's why some of them are dragons made of fire.
They're supposed to wipe you people
I
out.
gave them all superpowers. Like, you've got nothing. Why are you eating them?
That's the Pokemon game I want, when finally that fucking race war is ignited. And it's just Pokemon
The
versus
shortest
people.
race war in the history of mankind. I'll tell you what I've seen a lot of in the Pokemon games, and that is monsters capable of murdering each other with incredible psychic abilities. Something I've never seen in a Pokemon game is a gun. So I think it would last. I think we could handle some of the smaller ones, but boy howdy, would we be in the tall grass, which is where you don't want to be, specifically in the Pokemon universe.